They told you anger is dangerous. They told you it makes you weak, out of control, unworthy of peace. But they lied. Anger is not the enemy. It's the shadow's voice, the one emotion that refuses to lie. You weren't born silent. You were taught to shrink, taught to bite your tongue, bow your head, and call it healing. But your body remembers every time you didn't speak, every yes that meant no, every smile that hid a scream. Anger is sacred, not because it's loud, but because it's honest. It shows up where your boundaries were broken. It rises when truth has been ignored. And when you bury it, it doesn't die. It waits in your gut, in your breath, in your dreams, until one day it erupts. That eruption, that's not rage. That's the voice of your shadow finally being heard. You don't have to fear it, you have to learn from it, because anger is a map pointing to what matters. It's the fire that clears what no longer serves, the heat that purifies the false peace you've worn like a mask. So stop choking it back. Stop calling it wrong. Sit with it. Let it speak, and ask, what are you trying to protect? Anger isn't chaos, it's clarity. It is not destruction, it is defense. When you face it, feel it, and listen, it becomes power. Not reactive, not reckless, but focused, alive, free. Your shadow isn't your enemy, and your anger is not your curse. It's your sword. And now it's time to pick it up. So what does it mean to pick it up? It means you stop running. You stop apologizing for the flame that's always lived inside you, and you start listening. Not to the outburst, but to the silence beneath it, to the moment your truth was ignored, to the time you needed protection and no one came. You pick up your anger by making space for it to speak. Not scream, speak. Write what you were never allowed to say. Move your body without control. Let the fists clench, the breath sharpen, and still stay present. This is ritual, not reaction. This is how fire becomes fuel, not firestorm. Because anger isn't meant to be suppressed or obeyed. It's meant to be integrated, owned, directed, transformed. You pick it up when you realize you were never out of control. You were out of connection. You didn't need to shut it down. You needed someone to witness it. And now that someone is you. You pick it up when you stop making it about others, when you stop blaming and start honoring. Honoring what you needed, honoring what you lost, honoring what you'll never let burn away again. And when you do, anger shifts. It becomes clear, precise. It tells you exactly where your boundary lives and what you're no longer willing to bleed for. This is power. Not the kind that screams, the kind that stands, calm, unshakable, ready. Anger, transmuted, becomes presence, and presence becomes protection. And maybe that's what the shadow wanted all along, not to destroy, but to wake you up. You've feared the fire, Now you are the flame.